I mean, how much of a harm can somebody make? And depending upon our situation. For example, if it's a young girl and she wants to get married, and and then if this can influence that relationship, then
Yes,
it would be a problem. But if you're already in a family life, and your husband, her husband knows you, your family all know you, then yeah, it's not there is much that they can do about it. So it all depends, I mean, varies person to person how one can harm, or one can get harmed.
right. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can start.
Yeah, you're looking nice in that red. It's maroon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's maroon. Thank you so much. You are also looking so pretty. You always look
Oh,
pretty.
thank you. So sweet of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were asking me how my weekend is going, right? I feel like I feel very tired. I don't know why, because I had to take my son to a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, then are you going out, and and sitting in traffic, and it's all a bit, it makes you tired. And I'm very lazy. And when it comes to the weekend, I like to have a quiet weekend, but it's not really possible when you have a child. you yeah, sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have got married. I'm that kind of
I
a
I
lazy
can
person.
understand, yeah. Because we feel free if we don't have kid, but if we have kid, we
Then
have to
you have
think
to be
about them
committed.
first. Yeah. Then
Exactly. You have to give
we
them
have
their
to
time.
think about them first, then we can plan anything, any
Yeah, yeah,
schedule.
true.
Otherwise, it is difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. How is your weekend going?
Yes, my weekend is going really well. I am enjoying. I love talking to people. So I had two, three conversation today, and this is my fourth or maybe third conversation with you.
Oh, it's a
Whenever I
nice.
connect with someone, so I feel very happy, and I'm happy today. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are also like me. You do the calls in the weekends, right? You don't
Yeah,
tend to do the weekdays, do you?
no,
Yeah.
because many people are free only on weekends, so we have to connect with
Oh,
them.
really? And it's also easier because you have to just get ready for get ready once, and then you can get it
Yeah.
done.
Two, three conversation, right? So how about you? How's your channel going on, and how's everything?
Oh, it's just yeah, it's really slow, but I'm happy with the. I'm very lazy as well. I don't really put in. I know I like you guys. The thumbnails. You put in that extra effort to make every thumbnail different, and all I do is just change the pictures. I'm very lazy, and I got contacted by a couple of SEO experts and thumbnail. The creative people.
Hmm?
If you want to, I do this for that channel, and they're growing really well. Do you want to do this? And I'm like, oh no. I just
We can share our pictures with anyone, so we have to be careful if there is
Yeah, you
some.
do yourself, right? You do it yourself, right? Your
No, no.
thumbnails.
One
You
one
have
of my
somebody.
friends, one of my
Oh,
friends.
really? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I
Did,
know that. I can see you like a professional touch on your thumbnails. It's really nice. And yeah, you definitely need that catchy the colors, but I don't know, for some reason I find I like the aesthetic colors. That's why I kept it really low key, but that doesn't work. You need really bright and
yes, here we cannot think about our choice. People who like.
yeah,
You have to think about those people. Earlier, I also used to think like that. Like, I like light color. I don't like
yeah,
bright colors. So I used to put a simple, elegant thumbnail. But now I started using some
yeah.
bright
That's
pictures, bright
interesting,
interest.
isn't it?
And
Like
now
how
they are
how others think
clickable.
and how we.
Now clickable.
Yeah, yeah, I know, and also I think that for these kind of channels, maybe the aesthetics won't work, I guess,
Mm,
because like if it's a family a vlog kind of vlog or family
yes,
vlog or anything very artistic, then yeah, it can the aesthetics will work. Otherwise, for these ones, it's educational, so people need
right.
we need to grab their attention. Yeah, I might have to change it, but yeah, for now I'm good to keep it like that. If I make any money from this, then I'll get an editor to do
Yes.
it.
Then you can spend. So
Yeah.
otherwise we cannot spend too much. Yes, I
Yeah.
have invested so much on my channel, but after like when my channel has been monetized, then I started uh,
Yeah.
spending little extra money on it, because nowadays there is a huge competition. If we want to survive in this field, we have to be creative, we have to
True. Very true.
little advance, otherwise we are not going to gain attention of our audience.
Yeah. Yeah. True. And also collaborations help as well, right? Because well, yeah, that's the beauty of this. What this particular category of videos that we are making, because we are collaborating without knowing, right? It's like it's like what do you call two something with one stone. I forgot what it is like.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, yeah, that's what.
It is an
So that's
idiom.
what we're doing, right? The
Yeah.
collaboration just naturally happens. At the same
Yeah.
time, we need that for the channel as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as we were talking about sharing pictures for anyone who wants to make thumbnail for us, or with whom we want to share our channel detail, and that person uh, do SEO for us. So I don't. Do you feel is it safe?
Um, I think even otherwise, yeah, you have a point because first of all, we have um, if somebody approaches us saying that claiming that they will do it for you, then we first need to get their contact. They should be working. They might sometimes be working independently, but still, we should have some contacts. Not just an email address. I think
Mm.
one thing is that they can even otherwise get our pictures from the wherever if it's because it's all on social media. Like if you have an
Mm.
Instagram page, then
Yeah.
our pictures are very clear there. They can grab it from there. But um, yeah, there is. I don't think there's any problem with sharing it because we know the original version of a picture, right? So
Right.
and these days, even if somebody did something really knowingly they did it, and then we can't really figure out if
Mm.
it is their real picture or not because it's
Yeah.
that advanced
The
AI is these days
help of AI, they can easily change.
easily. So that is maybe an advantage as well. If somebody is actually doing those kind of cheeky things, and then they can say that no, it's not me who did it, it's AI. You
Yeah.
know, so
Right.
that is also there. So I don't honestly I wouldn't worry much about because all this what I felt is these SEO experts they're also doing this for a living, and if somebody is taking that taking that much effort and approaching you for this, I think they wouldn't have any bad intention, and also there is little to very little that they can do with just a face without really sending them a full picture or anything that they even if they did it we know, so I wouldn't worry much about that. But again, it depends.
It
Uh,
depends. Yeah. We
it
cannot.
depends actually. Yeah, you cannot really. I mean, how much of a harm can somebody make? And depending upon our situation. For example, if it's a young girl and she wants to get married, and and then if this can influence that relationship, then
Yes.
it would be a problem. But if you're already in a family life and your husband her husband knows you, your family all know you, then yeah it's not there is much that they can do about it. So it all depends, I mean, varies person to person how one can harm or one can get harmed.
Right. Okay. So before moving ahead, do you have any question for me?
Yeah, no, I want to ask you because you're very young compared to me. So did you have you faced anything like any have you has anybody approached you like this you felt it's because you asked me this SEO or editing. Did anyone approach you? You felt it's a bit dodgy. I
Yes.
can't. Yeah.
Many time I receive email for some people who just want to make thumbnail for me. They always say I can make thumbnail for you, and I received few mail related to SEO also, but I
Mm-hmm.
tried because I don't trust anyone. I had a conversation with one person, but I don't feel that person is genuine.
Intention.
I
Mm.
totally said no. I don't want to take any help from you. I will do it by myself. In future, maybe yeah, I will choose anyone, any SEO uh, creator or any thumbnail maker, but only if the person is professional and genuine. Otherwise, I will do it by myself. And nowadays, somebody is making thumbnail for me. I know him very well. He's my one of my friends. My husband also knows him. So I am very comfortable with him. So
Yeah.
we know each other by face, so we can easily trust. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I know that because sometimes some people may have, somebody might want to be friends with you and get closer to you because
Hmm.
you're, very young in that age group,
No,
and
no,
then they
even
might they
in my family, like we have a relation, like we can trust we can trust easily. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
then
we are
they
like
you
family
you know
members.
Yeah, true. Now, what I was coming to is because you're very young, and if it depends on your age. Actually, really, people don't really come to me because I'm already married and settled, and I'm in the 40 age group. So people would, but if somebody's there in their 20 or early 30 kind of age, yeah, that's when those category of women would get
Yeah.
attacked more. I would feel because that what they would be thinking is like, okay, I want to. So they might have a crush for you, may get attracted to you, and then they might take this as an opportunity. Okay, let me how to approach her. So okay, let me take this as an excuse to
Mm,
get closer to you. So that might be. So that is something that you have to be wary of, I would say,
mm,
because that is the only thing that I. But again, if they are going to use the picture to do something, uh, there is very little that what they can do about the picture. But
mm,
unless and until you are going to have a kind of close relationship with that person, and then they can use all of the chat and then combine that with this picture, then
mm,
it can harm you. You know what I mean? Yeah, otherwise, if we are going to keep a distance with the person, there is nothing that they can prove about, our relationship. So, but yeah, that is something that you have to be worried about. That if somebody, you never know who has an attraction towards you,
We
So,
cannot know. Okay, so what do you understand the term cyberbullying?
cyberbullying, it is actually wide, broad term. Um, it can be, especially a lot of social media. I mean, in the celebrities face that a lot, right?
Mm,
So I think it can be like if somebody doesn't like you, then they can come to your channel and then they can drop anything in your comment box. And yeah, it can. I mean, um, it how that affects one is very
mm,
very subjective, I would say, because how I take that as a person and it's how you take it is can be different, right? Some people, if you're emotionally a weaker person, then it can really affect you very badly.
right.
It can, yeah, you might, because I haven't really, I had one comment on one of my videos. I don't know who, that was actually the Trump video, and
Okay.
where it was about the accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Trump made fun of the Indian reporter, and then I made a video on that, and that comment is still there actually, or on my channel. I haven't deleted it. So then this person, I don't know if that person is from. I don't know. Think it is. He's from India, maybe from English speaking country.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think maybe he's an Indian possibly. And then he said, "Oh, you, I do not understand your accent." Something like that, then I said, "Are you okay? I will work on it." So yeah, I didn't Yeah, but it can sometimes you might feel some. You know, I took it lightly because I'm not trying to prove anything. You know,
And
so
we are
it
not here to prove
depends
any.
on. Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on how you take it. So
Mm.
cyberbullying can really be very bad. You can get it can somebody if somebody makes fun of. Uh,
What happened?
your video disappeared.
Okay, you cannot see me.
No.
Why? I can see myself on the screen.
Oh, really? Okay, let me call again. You want to call
No,
again?
don't cut the call. Now can you
Okay.
see me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometime it happens. Okay.
Okay.
So you were
Or
saying,
maybe you got a notification, possibly. It's happened.
yeah,
It
maybe.
happens.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
That is the one experience you had in your comment box. But in real life, have you ever received any kind of harassment message on your WhatsApp, any call which is for spamming? Any
oh
is it?
yeah, real life. Okay, not like nothing romantic or anything, but I got yeah really calls, the spam calls. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
um, the kind of calls, especially from the mobile, you want to renew your, or you want to switch to this plan, and some of these calls are coming from they because they would, they would try to put extra British accent or whatever American accent, and but they might be coming from a non-English speaking country,
Yes.
and then they would want to try and, oh, actually I got really that this particular one is from a non-English speaking country, and then I know that, okay, then what I do, what I try and engage in that conversation for like 5 to 10 minutes. I just try to play with them. Like if they ask me something, then okay, yes, I am the person. What do you want to know? And then they get really annoyed, and then they just get disconnect and go. So that is kind of funny. When
Yes.
I'm
You
really
can.
bored, then I do that. But then once I really got into this trap, that came from this country. Yeah. So the
Mm-hmm.
person was really speaking proper British accent. And
Right.
then he said that I'm calling from your bank, my bank named Santander, and I noticed a doji transaction on your account. So just so something. So I was actually why that happened was I was actually looking at something that was not appropriate in my account. So it happened. It was a coincidence. At the same time, this guy called me as well. And then I then thought this was kind of connected. And then he started asking me my personal details. So I started giving away everything. Nearly when I think something important, I think account number or something, I was about to give, and then my husband got there and he said, "Who are you giving all these details to?" And then he said, okay, tell him that I'll call you back and take their number. And then I said that, okay, I will call you back. And he said, give me your number. And that number was not right. So it was not really from a bank.
Yeah, it was
So
not
it
really.
was, if somebody like me, educated, who is very well aware of all these things, um, God can get, if someone like me can get trapped, I think, I was wondering, it all
Mm.
depends on your personal situation, like if you might not be thinking
Yeah.
beyond, or yeah.
And nowadays you are having so many conversation. I have seen your videos with many YouTubers. So have you ever faced any difficulties or any problem? And if they start uh, becoming too friendly or they
Yeah.
start talking to you differently, have you ever felt it?
Now, yeah, again, I know where you're coming from, because um again, that is I think I'm kind of protected because of my age, maybe. But I know, like, when somebody approaches me, I know what this kind, I can sense it really, what
Hmm.
this kind of person is, and they might be already commenting on my channel, and then I have visibility of what their channel is like, and they are someone, like really want to grow their channel and really committed to it. So I do look at who is contacting me, and then I always ask for video. So if
Mm-hmm.
someone asks me like, if someone just randomly calls you or not, so that's the reason I have that. Do not call me if
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't scheduled a call, because first of all it's kind of you might be busy with something.
Yes.
And the reason video, I say that I always record the video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then because of that, yeah, honestly, nobody has really approached me yet. Yeah, but your case might be different. I want to know from you, really. All these young girls. Oh, it is like
Actually, in my case, yes, it happened with me two, three times.
really.
Like
Oh,
calling without asking, and they start behaving like they are too friendly with me. They
mm,
start asking questions, and they start talking about I'm your friend, and they want to become little personal. I sense that, like they are
yeah,
what
yeah,
is their intention, I can sense easily. And I directly say them, don't uh, speak like that with me. I'm a married girl, and I'm
yeah.
not interested at all. And I start avoiding. Like I sense easily, there is a intuition power. I think every girl has that intuition power.
Yes,
So I can
exactly.
sense easily like what is their intention, what they are thinking about me. So I always try to like
Yeah,
stay
that
away
is
from
something.
those people.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I interrupted you, but I was telling that that is something. Even though we talked about these conversational videos are really helpful, and
Mm,
the collaboration naturally happens. But
yes.
this is something that we have to be, yeah, aware of, or what there
Correct.
can be dangers involved, because we we cannot make video without having this conversation, right? So,
Mm,
but there are really nice guys, who are so
yes,
friendly,
they're
who
very
respect
good,
you,
very
yeah, who
nice. Yeah,
respect
they're
you, and
male are also like they are very, they respect always. They always make us comfortable.
yeah,
They're many people, but they are, the coin has both sides, so
both
we have
sides. So, are these? I don't want to go into details, but are these YouTubers? No, I don't think they are YouTubers. They are just like random people who want to have a
to.
conversation with you.
Yes, you can say, because they are learner. They don't, they come from like our YouTube channels. They're watching our videos, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they tell me, let's have a call with her because she's making videos. So let's have a chit chat, because otherwise all in other category you cannot talk to a YouTuber. But
Yeah,
in
no,
our
YouTuber will do that because it's
category,
they. I
but
mean,
in our
yeah,
category they can approach us and they can connect with us, so maybe that is why sometimes, like if their intention is not good, so they start having, or they start they want to talk to us. Maybe like sometimes they mm, record the conversation, but after recording the session they start texting again and again. They are
oh,
truly
okay.
like they appreciate us, you are beautiful and you are doing so much, like these type of comment. When I start getting,
Not,
I directly say to them, I'm not here. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
appreciate
yeah. You
my
can just
beauty.
make it clear to
Please
them.
appreciate my English. That would be good. I am here to learning this language. You can appreciate my English. That is good. That is enough for me. But don't appreciate my beauty again and again. In like normally you can say yes, you are beautiful. You are looking good, and
Yeah,
we can sense the person is old
is yeah,
seriously appreciating your beauty, but you can sense easily if the person's intention is not good. That
yeah,
time I say
definitely.
them, please don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
can all sense that, right?
yeah.
I know. Yeah, they're just checking if they, if checking if you're available or not. But
Yes.
that's so stupid of them to do, isn't it? Like when you are somebody is running who is running this channel so dedicatedly, and do they think that you're going to do, it's so stupid them to think like that.
But they don't, I think they don't have anything to do in their life. They are just
Yes.
scrolling, and if they found somebody is beautiful and we
Yeah,
can connect with her and we can talk to her, so
yeah,
they
the
make time.
accessibility, right? So this is
Yeah.
that's one thing. Yeah, I was coming to it actually, because when I do the other kind of videos, if you do just that's educational or whatever video on the grammar or anything like that,
Mhm.
that video, those kind of videos, have a different category of audiences, and
Mm.
this one has a different category of
It's that
audiences. But those, yeah, people find these kind of videos more relatable.
more
That
relatable.
you can definitely sense from your duration of the video. You know, the watch duration, right? What do you call it? Yeah, engagement. But if we do the other one, we are far completely safe. You know, you don't really have to engage with anybody. Just,
Yes.
but but that's kind of robotic. I have felt this is more,
Yes.
real human.
Yeah.
I feel,
We are human,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
How
really
enjoying also, and we are learning
yeah,
from each other. And like other videos, other YouTubers, they are just talking in front of camera. There's nobody, there is no real time interaction, there is no feedback, there is no two-way communication. They are just
yeah,
audio, they are watching them, and they can just put the comment. But in these type of sessions, we are interacting, and what people who are watching our video, they are also know, they also know, like if they feel sometime they want to connect us, so they can easily connect. So I think that
yeah.
is the privilege of uh, doing these conversation.
Yeah, and this is so easy, right? For the other one, we have to prepare the script, and it is not real. You can even read out of a script, that is possible, and you can do cuts, and you can say like, it's not natural.
Natural.
We can even do natural, but with the time constraints, we would tend to like, but that wouldn't help your conversational skills. What
Yes.
would
And
help is these kind of conversations really help with you enhancing your personality as well. How you
and
when
whenever
you
I
interact.
connect with the people who are like you, very desperate about things, very desperate about learning a language, so I feel motivated. And I think you also feel the same whenever you connect any person who is very enthusiastic, who is doing so much.
Yes.
So we feel automatically, we feel very grateful, or we want to do more and more in our life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really, you feel like you're doing, making the best use of your time. It's productive, adding value to giving value to someone, adding value to someone's educational life. It is
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Okay, so I think this much is enough. We have
Yeah,
talked a
it was
lot.
really, I didn't really think of, what kind of, when you contacted me, I was like, oh, well, we had our first session, and now what do we talk about? That's why I pinged you. What shall we talk about? I didn't, this topic didn't come to my mind as well, and it was like spontaneous. It was really nice. I hadn't, yeah, I might have, because if we grow further, then we might get negative comments, more negative comments, I hope. Then we can talk about
And
it more.
people who are watching this video, who are all also a YouTuber, they can also understand how people are there, and we have to be
Yeah,
take these things, because
yeah.
our image is also important. Our character is also very important.
Yeah, true, exactly. And I'm so grateful to all of the the audiences. They are so supportive. I haven't seen any
Yeah.
negative comment except that particular.
Same.
That can't be called a negative comment. Maybe I can take it as a, like, constructive one that maybe I have, if I have to improve. But yeah, it's maybe if we grow further, may get somebody will pick up that. But
Actually, the
again,
thing is, yeah, actually,
yeah,
the thing is, we are adding value in their life. So why they are going to devalue us? They
yeah,
are going to appreciate us, even if we are learner. But they always appreciates us because we are adding something in their life. So if we
exactly.
start dancing, if we start wearing small clothes in front of camera, so maybe there are many people who are going to criticize us, but we are adding value. We are kind of educator now,
Yeah,
so why they would
definitely.
come and
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
so
Yeah,
I
so
think
you made
this
my Sunday brighter, Priyanka. It is really nice start. Because it's morning here, and it was a
okay.
nice and engaging conversation, which I hadn't thought about that I would be doing. But yeah, there are a lot. Yeah, we can discuss more on this
Yes,
as
we could
we.
talk more, and now it's time to wrap it up. We
Yeah.
will connect soon with a different topic next time on your channel.
Okay. Thank you so much, dear. Have a lovely Sunday, rest of the Sunday. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have
Take
a
care.
great day.